Good evening. Good evening. On behalf of Millwood High School faculty and staff, thank you for attendance at the commencement service of the class of 2023. This is a joyous time for all of you and a culmination of 12 years of hard work. For our students, this ceremony commemorates an important milestone in their life for each young man and each young woman who crosses our stage. The use of air horns are not appropriate as each graduate deserves to have his or her name heard when it is called. Please show the same respect to each student that you would want shown to your graduate. If you have a cell phone with you today, please silence it at this time. And now, I ask that everyone stand in honor of the Millwood High School class of 2023 and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the Millwood High School Band. Thank you. If you will please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you, Millwood Band, Directors Wilson and Ray. Thank you very much for that wonderful rendition of the Pomp and Circumstance and the Star Spangled Banner. Good evening, Millwood Board of Education, Millwood parents, friends, families, and Millwood staff. It gives me great pleasure to be here tonight to celebrate the hard work and the efforts of our graduates. Let me be the first to congratulate you, class of 2023. Yay! You all have arrived, but you haven't done it alone. Will the parents of our graduate please stand so that you can be recognized? Trust me, if your kids could yell, they would, but they're behaving. But they thank you. Also, I do have a few very special acknowledgments to make tonight. We recognize that this class tonight is about these awesome students. However, we also know we would be remiss if we didn't honor these individuals. Could the Millwood teachers, any teachers here in the crowd, and the administrators who have supported this class in getting here, could you please stand so that we can give you applause as well? Ms. Harrison, that's you too. Ms. Green, some of these were your babies too. We appreciate all of the hard work that our teachers and our administrators and the families have put in on behalf of our students. I would also like to take a moment to recognize our dignitaries that have joined us this evening. I would first like to recognize Millwood royalty, Ms. Christine Harrison. And yes, that's her official title. And also our good friend, Commissioner Carrie Bloomert is here with us tonight. I would also like to take this time to acknowledge any Millwood alumni that are with us this evening. Any Millwood alumni in the stands, if you'll stand and be recognized. Thank you for joining us. All right, before we proceed with the program, I'm going to need to do a little bit of housekeeping because I know we are all here to celebrate and we are all super excited, but every family is as excited as you are, and every family deserves the opportunity to hear their child's name called. So, we're going to practice appropriate cheering, okay? So let me hear the home side. Let me hear you cheer. Cheer for your kids. I can't hear you home side. There we go. All right. Notice the absence of air horns. That should remain. All right. Away side. Can I hear you guys? You're not going to let them outdo you, right? You love your kids too. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm sorry. I didn't hear any "that's my babies." Can I hear the "that's my baby"? Get that out of the way too. Good. I promise you, your kids want you to say it now because they don't want you to say it when they're up here. None of them want you to say that. All right? All right. I also know that our students, hold up, so you know what you're getting. They want to say hello as well, and I know you want that picture with them waving at you on the field. So students, get up, find your family, get your pictures. Even those of you with families on the stage, find them too. There we go. All right, you may be seated. Okay, so we've established our norms for the evening, all right? Everybody wants to hear their child or whoever they came to support. We want to hear their name called. So please just keep in mind to respect the people around you and behind you. Keep your chatter to a minimum so that they won't miss this moment because they won't get it again. All right? We're good. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our platform guests, and I failed to recognize our elementary principal, Ms. Candace Green, is here. She's here on the field. And I know Mr. Warren Pete is here somewhere. He's here somewhere. So we'll give applause for Mr. Pete. He's up there. There he is, way up on the hill. All right, let me introduce our board members. First to, I don't even know what this is today. It's my right. It's the last day of school, I forgot. Miss Latoya High, our board clerk. And proud mother of Carlos Strong. Mr. Milo Wilson, our board vice president and the president of the Enrichment Foundation and the father of 6 Millwood alumni and alumni himself. Hey, please applaud for him. He put 6 kids through school. Our board president, Pastor Ricky T.L. Hunt, Sr., father of Ricky Hunt, Jr., our Director of Operations, Mr. Shannon Hayes, proud father of Darius Hayes and father of 2 alumni. Our high school principal and fellow Android user, Mr. Evans. And our high school counselor, Ms. Wilson. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Shot by Craig, who's around here, because he doesn't love Craig. All righty. In closing, I'd just like to share some good and some bad news. All right? The bad news is time flies. The good news is time flies. For parents and teachers and families of this class, it seems like just yesterday they were taking their first step, reading their first book, going through awkward stages of middle school, learning to drive a car, having their first crush. And yes, it was yesterday. They were our babies, and look at them now. The good news is, again, time flies. So that means that seniors, no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad the moment is, and no matter how bad it seems, no matter how dark the day, it will pass. Just hold on and believe. Before you know it, better times are around the corner. Take today, for example. We couldn't even practice because of the rain, but we felt the prayers of our ancestors and our families, and here we are. We're gonna sweat because they asked for the sun. So you just wait a minute, and that moment will pass, and you'll be fine. An unknown author has been quoted as saying, "I can choose to let it define me, confine me, refine me, or outshine me, or I can choose to move on and leave it behind me." Class of 2023, it has been an honor and a pleasure to serve you all, and they will kill me if I don't say one of my favorite classes, because they are an amazing group of kids. Congratulations, class of 2023. Our next speech will come from Mr. Kaya Shields.
Good evening, friends, family, board members, staff, special guests, and students. Welcome to the class of 2023 graduation commencement ceremony. I am Jakaya Shields, the 2023 senior class president, and I'm honored to be standing in front of you all today as a representative of our amazing class. Through all the endeavors we have faced personally as individuals and as together as a class, we have finally made it. I would say we have made it to the finish line, but this is only the beginning of the rest of our lives. The decisions we make from this point forward, regardless small or large, will impact us in ways we cannot foresee. Choose them wisely. Hardworking is a word that describes our class very well. A message I would like to share with my fellow classmates is a quote by Paul Brandt. "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon. No goal is unattainable to any of us. Strive for greatness and put your all into everything you do." With that being said, our next speaker has done just that and more. This individual was born an overachiever and is destined for greatness. I know we're taught from a young age to remain humble and level-headed, so for most of us, it is difficult to brag on ourselves. Luckily, this individual, I am here for him to do it. He has experience and knowledge from his Boeing internship. He is a member of the National Honor Society and is the captain of the Millwood High School baseball team. A few of his achievements include the Superintendent Scholarship, graduating Metro Tech early, having the most credited hours of the 2023 senior class, along with the most concurrent hours. He was accepted to Oklahoma State University and won Best Couple at Prom. But these are only a few of his accomplishments. He is also talented enough to play the mellophone and the saxophone. This individual is an astonishing portrayal of what a Millwood Falcon is supposed to be. He is a Millwood lifer and has dedicated an abundance of his time and energy to the family that this school is. Today, his most important achievement, I am honored to announce, is that he is the 2023 Salutatorian. Everyone, please help me in welcoming Mr. Darius Hayes to the stage.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. As she said, my name is Darius Shannon Hayes, and at one point, I was happy being ranked number 3, so I not have to stand here and give this speech. However, I was reminded by my parents not to worry about the rankings, but to do all I know I'm capable of doing. So I stand here today as a salutatorian for class of 2023 to say, I've been a Millwood Falcon for 14 years, which makes me a lifer. As a lifer, I've seen many people come and go, but I can say with confidence that this is the greatest senior class Millwood has ever seen. And it all starts with our senior leaders. Our senior leaders have accomplished many things this school year. They have raised $4,000 for our senior trip, which no senior class has done since 2016. And while raising the money, they also set up a schedule for the trip, made reservations for activities, and organized it. The senior leaders also hosted events such as movie night, senior sunrise, haunted campus, and senior sunset. So I want to take this opportunity to give them a round of applause. Now, our senior leaders are amazing, but let's not forget the student body as a whole. Our senior class has set a precedent to the meaning of Falcon Pride here at Millwood. We have shown and set a standard for what school spirit, or I should say Millwood spirit, is all about. Let me share a few examples. During homecoming, we went and showed out our participation and won the hallway competition. We also are the first class to have the Scarlet Prince. Shout out Carlos Strong. Our senior class are back-to-back state basketball champs, football runner-ups, and classmates who have been awarded scholarships both in academics and athletics. I'm so proud of what our senior class has been able to accomplish while being the smallest senior class for over 20 years. While we might be small, we have the perseverance, strength, knowledge, and integrity to be great. To our parents, administrators, and teachers who have assisted in making us who we are today, I stand here to let you know not to worry about us. With God's strength and your prayers, we are going to make you proud. You all have done your job, and now it's our turn to show this world what the class of 2023 is truly made of. As I close, I want to recognize the amazing talents God has given each one of my fellow classmates. And with talent comes great responsibility that can lead to great success. But we must also be aware that someone's ability can lead to being lazy or stagnant. So here's a quote that I want all of my fellow peers to keep in their mind. I will obtain everything that I desire, not because someone asked me to do it, but because I know in my heart to have something worth fighting for. Find something that you love or have a passion for, and when you do, please do it for yourself. And don't let anyone try to discourage you. As I said, this is one of the smallest but greatest senior classes Millwood has ever had. I want each of us to represent our class in school with Falcon Pride when we go into the real world. Go do you. We will now have Coach Hayes with our special recognitions.
I said I wasn't gonna cry, but it's Jakaya's fault. Parents, I am so proud to stand here and be able to recognize and praise this class of 2023. It's an amazing class, and allowing my child to be a part of it, it allowed me to watch each and every one of these young people grow into who they are. At Millwood, Mr. Evans and Ms. Wilson has prepared all students to have a plan for their future. So we're going to recognize this class accomplishments. So if you would, everybody please stand. I'm sorry, just a class, I'm sorry. Y'all have a seat, my bad. Still a little teary-eyed here, that's okay. So we're gonna play a little game to start out. Last man standing. Okay, so now, every one of you all will be becoming an alumni. If your parents graduated from Millwood, you remain standing and everybody else have a seat. Let's give them a hand for our parents. Now students, when we get to the winner, I'm not going to give you $100 like you got on Sunday, okay? I just want to let y'all know that, so don't be disappointed, because I'm going to give you a handshake. If your grandparents graduated from Millwood, you remain standing. We're down to our final two. If you two had a great grandparent that graduated from Millwood, please remain standing. Well, okay, so hold on. So, y'all stand up again. All right, so now just the last final two. Okay, because we gotta get a winner here. So now, if you had a uncle that graduated from Millwood, please remain standing. An aunt that graduated from Millwood? All right, we finally got a winner. Congratulations, Cato, we appreciate that. Thank you guys. All right, now, if you are college bound, would you please stand? Have a seat, thank you. If you are college academic scholarship, please stand. Thank you. If you are a college athletic scholarship, please stand. If you started college in December, please remain standing. If you are going to the armed forces, please stand. Oh. If you're going to career tech, please stand. Thank you. If you are part of the National Honor Society, please stand. Thank you. If you are a Diploma of Distinction honoree, please stand. Thank you. If you are headed into the workforce, please stand. Parents, don't get mad at this next one. If you are taking a gap year, please stand. All right, y'all. All right, we got it too. Thank you. If you are an all-stater, please stand. Thank you. If you are a state runner-up football player, please stand. Thank you. Now, I do have an asterisk by that. I'm just going to let y'all know, okay? If you are a back-to-back state champion basketball player, please stand. Show your bling, show your bling, show your bling. That's all right, that's all right. Thank you. If you are a state champion in track, please stand. Congratulations, thank you. If you are a grand national cheerleading champion, please stand. Thank you. If you were in robotics, please stand. If you were part of the multicultural club, please stand. Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations to the class of 2023 on your honors and achievements. We will now have Miss Brooklyn. Oh, I'm sorry. If you are a band member, please stand. Hold on. Y'all remain standing. If you are going to college on a band scholarship, please remain standing. You may be seated. We will now have Brooklyn Stampley introduce the valedictorian.
It is my pleasure to welcome families, friends, teachers, younger students to graduation day at Millwood High School. Earlier this morning, we practiced for this moment, and shortly we'll be officially graduates. Now it's an honor to introduce our 2023 valedictorian, Tamara James. Throughout her years of high school, she has not only been a part of the Multicultural Club, but has also been a great companion of the Falcon Cup Cafe as well. Tamara has earned more than $50,000 in scholarships and will be attending UCO in the fall, where she plans to major in computer science, focusing on software development. As a friend, I never saw her not in her books or on her laptop stressing about a test that her teachers didn't assign yet or a grade. I have seen Tamara at her lowest, and I would like to recognize her at her highest. Tamara James, I am proud that I get to call you a friend. You are not only making us proud down here, but also your loved ones up here. You're an amazing person, a hard worker, and absolutely deserve the best that there is. I am proud that I can say that you are my 2023 class valedictorian. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tamara James.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, parents, and my fellow graduates. I stand before you as the valedictorian of Millwood's graduating class of 2023. Today, we gather here not just to celebrate the end of this chapter in our lives, but to embrace the challenges that await us in the prolonged future. As we set off on our journey, I would like to highlight an impactful statement my late papa would always tell me.
You can do anything you set your mind to. This statement has motivated and inspired me throughout my academic career, and I hope my fellow classmates will continue to be motivated as they seek to accomplish any goal they set their minds to. This achievement wouldn't have been possible without the help of our parents and loved ones who have guided and supported us. I would like to thank my late papa, Gigi, mama, twin, and friends for supporting and uplifting me during my hard times. My fellow classmates, as we move forward with courage and determination, remember that what lies ahead is an opportunity to create change, pursue our passions, and make a lasting impact on the world around us. Cherish this moment and seize every opportunity that comes your way. In conclusion, let's walk out of these halls with not just our head held high, but our hearts full of ambition. As valedictorian of this class, I humbly look upon all of you as examples of resilience, dedication, and excellence. Together, as the living embodiment of you can do anything you set your mind to, nothing can hold us back from realizing our true potential. Thank you, and may fortune accompany each and every one of you on your journeys ahead. We will now have the Millwood Chorus come forth with a selection.
While we're having the choir come over and set up, hold on. I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to recognize our Millwood lifers. If you are a Millwood lifer, please stand and be recognized, students. Thank you.
To the dark, hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. them out. This is brave, this is Bruce, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
Man, you know, I was afraid to come up here. That's a drop the mic kind of situation, you know what I mean? I should have had to bend down and pick up the mic. Well done. Let's give the choir another hand, please. That is great. Thank you, choir. Thank you, Tamara, for your heartfelt words of wisdom, and the Millwood Chorus for your musical selection. At this time, I would like the president of the Millwood Board of Education, Mr. Ricky T.L. Hunt, Jr., to please come forward. Senior. Oh, it says junior. Sorry. Senior to come forward. And now, with the 2023 graduating class of Millwood High School, please stand. Mr. Hunt, it is my honor to announce, recommend, and certify that the young ladies and the gentlemen standing before us have met the requirements for graduation and that they are in compliance with the regulations of Oklahoma State Board of Education and the Millwood Board of Education. Mr. President, I present to you the graduating class of 2023.
Tonight is a special night for me. I stood on this stage many of times for other graduations, but tonight is my night. And I celebrate this class 2023. Mr. Evans, Dr. Superintendent Woods, platform guests, patrons, staff members, friends, and Millwood High School. The Board of Education of the Millwood Public School District extends sincere congratulations to the members of the class of 2023, their parents, friends, and loved ones. Accommodations are extended to the Millwood High School faculty and staff for their efforts in preparing this graduation class for this moment. Now we stand at the gateway, and on the other side, which is the world, with all that it offers and all that it demands, the class of 2023, as you say farewell to us, you say hello to tomorrow. Grab hold to that tomorrow and use that, what you have learned in the past, to build into your bright and shining future. Mr. Evans, upon your recommendation and yours certification that these young ladies and gentlemen have met the requirements for graduation and they are in compliance with the regulation of the Oklahoma State of Education and the Millwood Board of Education, I here declare that the members of the class of 2023 as graduates of Millwood High School. Diplomas will be presented as members of the graduating class of 2023 come forward. Congratulations, graduates.
Darius Shannon Hayes. Ricky Theon Lewis Hunt, Jr. Tamara Monique Just wait. Okay, once again. Tamara Monique. We're switching mics, hold on. One more time, I got a better mic. Tamara Monique James. Sanaa Leah Sadberry. Brooklyn O'Shea Stampley. Carlos Strong, Jr. Garrett Barr. Jorian Elante Butler. Caleb Joel Carter. Ashton Rayon Camille Crawford. Kamarion Javon Cudjoe. Dylan Daniels. Amara Monet Easton. Myla Frazier. Patrice Olivia Frazier. Carmen Lanice Diane Galvin. Mariah Lorraine Hicks. Derek Dwayne Isaac Jr. Dedrick Terrell Jones. Safira Sarah Ahara Lloyd. Marion Demoye Love. Jawan Nathaniel Manning. William David May. Iverson Travell Davion McElwee. Mason Arthur Moore. Janiyah Nash. Sarai Amir O'Philly. David Oko III. Kendall Eugene Lee Perkins. China Elise Bird Robinson. Julius Miguel Lee Milton Santana. Jakaya LaQuay Shields. Kato Sirasambat. Micah Elias Smotherman. Jashana Renee Washington. Zakiah Stone Watson. Jonathan Damian Lamar Whitfield II. Last but certainly not least, Serenity Alexandra Whitby.
Thank you, seniors. And now we will have Ricky Hunt Jr., the senior class, to give the closing remarks, and then return with our commencement closing remarks.
How y'all doing this evening? I just want to say thank you for coming out. To our parents, man, we love y'all. This is coming from the senior group. We love y'all, even though y'all beat us for not knowing what 6+7 was. We still love y'all. To our uncles, we love y'all. Aunts, for even the grandparents that stepped up as our parents. We really thank y'all. Now to the big one, that 2K23. See, I was gonna give a boring little speech, but I couldn't do that. You know, these are my sisters and brothers. We've been through everything together. So I was sitting at the house today, and I was trying to figure out a good, memorable speech to give out. And I was talking to God, and He took me to Joshua 6, and it talks about how the walls of Jericho fall down. So I'm thinking, man, God, you gonna have me say this and look stupid. But He was like, shut up, son. Hold on. He was like, shut up, son. You think Joshua wasn't looking stupid when he had the people come up to Jericho. So y'all meet me at 21:45 if you want to know the whole version, but I'm gonna get a short version. So me and him we was having a conversation, and I was reading Joshua 6, and it talks about how Joshua brought people to walk around. So I'm like, how does this pertain to me and my fellow classmates? And it just brought back memories how We walked through this whole campus, day in, day out. Man, we had some struggles with some of these teachers, with this homework. And I'm like, man, how does this pertain to that? And he was like, you don't think Joshua had trouble trying to get all these people to walk around this building? So I'm like, all right, you got a point. So then I keep reading, and it says that him and the priest and some more people, they walk around the building 7 times. I don't know how many times we walked around this field trying to get ready for this thing, but we walked a whole bunch. It wasn't 7, but it was a whole bunch. So I'm like, so where does the walls fall down at? He was like, the walls fall down in our accomplishments. I'm like, that's a good one right there. That's a good one. So our accomplishments. We did one thing, they didn't say from football. We came from a 4-6 record. They didn't think we could go to state. What we do? Got there. Shoot, basketball. We won 1, came back, I leave. People think they wasn't gonna make it. What we do? Go back and get another one. They think we couldn't pass these classes. What we do? Got that diploma. So what I'm here to say is, remember, with every obstacle in life, keep turning them down. Love y'all.
Will the graduating class of 2023 please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, will you please turn your tassels? Thank you. You may be seated. To the 51st graduating class of Millwood High School. Wow. I know that sounds simple. Wow. A word that we hear and we use almost on a daily basis. But what does the word wow really mean? As an adjective, it means incredible, beautiful, intelligent. As a verb, it means to impress and excite. And as a noun, it means sensational success. I am proud to stand before you and express wow of who you are and what you have accomplished. Well done. Today's ceremony would not be possible without the help and support of Mr. Crawford, our senior class president, sponsor. Coach Franklin in the back, the man who just keeps giving. Mrs. Wilson, the guidance counselor. The last minute, get it done right now person. And the rest of our office staff and school faculty. Thank you for your support. And last but not least, thank you to our district leader, Dr. Cecilia Robinson Wood. The members of the Millwood Public School Board for providing necessary resources to usher this ceremony into existence. Graduates, you are no longer seniors. As you leave this place, 3 things I want to leave with you. 1, remember opinions are just that, opinions. And unless they are supported by facts, then you are left with nothing upon which to build a foundation. 2, create for yourself a rock garden of life, because at any moment you can look at that garden and know that whatever is growing there, you didn't plant it. Remove it immediately, because it's probably not something you need. And 3, this may have little sting to it, but you have not arrived. Yes, you have accomplished a goal, but today society is granting you permission to continue. I pray you will invest and that the clearance through education, becoming productive members of the workforce, or even becoming an inventor or an entrepreneur. Whichever route you choose, I pray you will do it well and in a way that will leave an acceptable and lasting legacy for our world. May God bless each one of you. Thank you. Band! Strike up a song, let's get them out of here. All right, one last thing. For those of you who are visitors, you won't know what this means. But the home crowd and those sitting does. Oh, baby! It's the wood, baby! Oh, baby! It's the wood, baby! It's the wood, baby! It's the wood, baby! Band, take them out of here.